Reverse ETL is a process that sends data from a data warehouse like Snowflake to business applications like Salesforce. To put reverse ETL into context, let's talk about the quick history of how the term came to be. So before there was rETL or reverse ETL, there was just actual plain old ETL. Now, ETL stands for extract, transform, load, and it's the process of syncing data or integrating data from your business applications into a data warehouse. Typically, companies use ETL in order to bring data into their warehouse to run analysis on that data. As ETL became more popular, so did tools like Fivetran, which let you basically set up ETLs automatically without having to code them yourself. Companies started to realize that they were sitting on a treasure trove of data that was actually useful not only for analysis, but also if they could send it back into their business applications, they could use it for operations as well. So this is where reverse ETL comes in. For example, in your data warehouse, you might have data that tells you who the most active users of your product are. Now with reverse ETL, you can take that information and send it into Salesforce. So your sales team knows who those active users are and can use that to close more sales. It's technically possible to build your own reverse ETL pipelines, but it's also typically a waste of your precious engineering resources to use them building reverse ETL pipelines when you can turn to third-party tools. So some of the most popular third-party tools for rETL include Hightouch, Census, and RudderStack, but there are a handful of others out there as well. Let's take a quick look at how you would set up a reverse ETL pipeline in Hightouch. And this process is fairly similar no matter which of these third-party tools you use, but this should give you a good example of generally what it looks like. So this is the Hightouch dashboard, and basically to set up a reverse ETL sync, you'll come here and click Add Sync. From there, you'll need to select your model. I've set these up already, so it's really quick. You can grab one of them as well as a destination. So a model will usually be your database or data warehouse, and your destination will be a business tool like HubSpot. So here, you'll choose what you want to sync. I'm going to go ahead with object. You'll pick the object you want to sync data into. So let's do contacts. From here, you can set up a list of settings as well as how you want the data to be matched. So potentially here, email and email, I'll match the data there. As well as how you want to go ahead and map the data that should be synced over, right? So things like this. Again, just speeding through it to give you an idea. You can hit continue, and as well as set the schedule type if you want it to manually be synced or sync every 10 minutes, right? As an example. Hit finish, turn the sync on, and Hightouch will start to run your reverse ETL. And as it queues up data to be synced, it will query data and start to run this operation. And all of a sudden, whatever setting you've set, all of that data will move from your source into your destination. And as Hightouch completes a run, they give you data or information about how that run completed. Hopefully that gives you a good flavor for what reverse ETL is and how third-party tools like Hightouch and Census actually work under the hood. If you need two-way sync, so not just reverse ETL, but actually moving data bidirectionally between your apps, check out Whalesync. So we let you two-way sync data between tools like Salesforce, Airtable, Postgres, and more.